Good afternoon.
Hello there.
And how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
And what are you doing here at the lifeboat station?
I'm one of the volunteers here for the lifeboat visitors.
Oh, are
So
you?
we welcome visitors in to come and have a look around the lifeboat.
Well, that's
Tell them
interesting.
about the history of it.
Yeah.
How it was named.
Yeah.
What it's been doing.
Really?
Yep. And
so you-
obviously we're all volunteers. We just do a couple of hours each a week
Oh, do you?
to bring funds in for the RNLI and for our own particular boat as well.
Yeah. And what is your name, please?
My name is Simon.
Simon. Pleased to
Yep.
meet you, Simon. My name's Joy Taylor, and that's the name of the channel.
Hi.
Yeah. And to become a volunteer, do you have to be a particular age, or what do you have to?
No,
what's
we
required?
welcome volunteers from all age groups.
Yeah.
Anybody really who has a few hours they can
Yeah.
spare, then they're more than welcome.
And do they teach you on learning about the lifeboat? So then you're
They do.
able
They
to.
teach us basic information,
Yeah.
obviously, about the RNLI and
Yeah.
also the lifeboat. Because we get a lot of questions
Yeah.
from the public when they're passing by.
Yeah. So how many hours lessons do you have, would you say?
We wouldn't have exactly lessons. We tend to do it more on a shadowing basis, where
Okay.
people will come and join us for a few hours.
Yeah.
If they enjoy what they're doing, then
Yeah.
they gradually gain the information before they're allowed out on their own.
Oh, I see. And when you start out on your own, do you have somebody with you the first time, or?
Oh yes.
Oh, you
yes.
do?
We're never here totally alone.
Oh,
So,
really?
for instance, I have my two colleagues in the shop next door today.
Oh, I
so
see.
We're never here alone.
Oh, aren't you?
No.
No. But to talk to visitors like you're talking to me now, do you do that first of all alone, or do you have someone next to you?
No, normally
Oh,
alone. So,
okay.
or people will quite often approach us with questions
Yeah.
about the RNLI and about the boats.
Okay. Well, would you please like to say a few words about this lovely lifeboat?
Well, she is a 2006 Atlantic 85.
2006.
Yes,
so how old is
she's
she?
16 years old now.
16 years old.
Yep.
How long do they normally last?
They're very well maintained, so there's no reason why she's not going to last a good few more years yet.
Really?
So, no, she's known as the Two Anns.
The Two Anns.
Yes.
Oh, it says it here,
which
doesn't
a lot
it?
of people actually asked us about.
Yeah.
And a very generous benefactor called Anne Bache was responsible for actually purchasing the lifeboat,
Really?
along with her sister-in-law.
Yeah. That's
back
nice.
in about 2006. So, which is why she's known as the Two Anns,
Yes.
after Anne Bache and her sister-in-law Anne as well.
Wow. That's nice to do that. So is this the only lifeboat you've got?
No, we have the very small inshore, which
Okay.
is just at the back there, the
Yeah.
one that's hung up.
Yeah.
That works only on the river.
Oh, I
So-
see.
And it can get up almost as far as Newton Abbot.
So if
whereas
there's- If there's an emergency on the river now, right now,
Yep.
do you have to get this big one out to get the
They
little
can
one?
get that one straight through if needs be.
Oh, can they?
Yep.
They don't have to move this?
But they would normally launch both at the same time.
Oh, would
so
they?
Just in case.
Right. Shall we have a look around then? Would you please
Yes,
show a
you
bit?
can certainly have a look
Thank
around.
you. If you show the bits, what you think are the most... Well, it's all interesting. There's the Two Anns.
Certainly,
Yeah.
if you look at the top of the vessel, you can see there is a folded orange bag there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the self-righting mechanism. So if the vessel for any reason flips over, the engines will automatically seal the exhaust vents and the fuel supply.
Oh, okay.
So they can pull a handle underneath the vessel,
Yeah.
which will inflate that airbag, flipping it back round.
Has that ever happened?
I don't think it's actually happened with this particular vessel.
Yeah.
But it's something that they do actually train for at the lifeboat school in Pools.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yes, she's fully self-righting.
Yeah.
Normally operates with a crew of 4,
Okay.
and they can carry up to 20 survivors in
Oh,
the
right.
vessel as well.
Oh.
So the helmsman would sit at the front, and
Shall we
the
move
3
up a
crew
bit?
would be behind.
Thank you. Oh, wow, it's massive up here. Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Huge.
helmsman would sit at the front there.
Oh, that's the front, yeah.
And then you'd have the 3 crew behind.
Okay. There's no cover.
Nope. No, she's an inshore lifeboat. So,
What does that mean?
she basically works inshore, so up to about 6 or 7 miles out.
6 or 7 miles?
Yeah. So
Right.
it has an endurance of around about 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And a top speed of 35 knots, which is almost 40 miles an hour.
Oh, that's good.
But we have all-weather lifeboats based at Teignmouth and also at Torbay, which if they need to go out further or in very, very heavy weather, the Coast Guard will call them. So
Yeah. Yes, there's lifeboats for different.
different horses for different courses.
Yeah. Lovely and bright, isn't it? Bright orange.
It is. It needs to be
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah. And they've got equipment on the boat, have they?
Oh yes, yes. First aid equipment,
Okay.
everything really that they would need to deal with anybody who's a casualty out at sea.
Blankets.
Blankets, everything. So,
Yeah.
all stowed in the pouches underneath.
Yeah. So it's well thought out. Excuse me.
Oh, it is very much so.
Yeah. Marvellous. They're certainly doing a very worthwhile job,
Oh, yes.
aren't they?
Yes. Yes, these guys basically put their lives on the line every
Yeah,
time
they
go
do.
out.
They do. They definitely do.
And all for no financial reward either. So
No. Big up the lifemen.
That's it.
Lifeboatmen.
That's it.
Big them up. Yeah. And how many lifeboatmen do you have here at this station?
About 24 here.
Do you know all their names?
Not all of them, 'cause I haven't met all of them yet.
All right,
It
okay.
varies.
Oh, does it?
Depends who's on call
Yeah.
and when they're going to be here.
Yeah.
Although I do try and come down for some of the training exercises twice
do
a
you?
month, because that's an opportunity to meet the crews.
Yeah. So when they have the training exercises, is that a weekday or how does that work?
It's on a Thursday and a Sunday normally, so but twice a month, one Thursday and one Sunday.
Okay.
Obviously, just to keep the guys fully competent
Really?
in what they're doing.
And which season is the busiest, do you think, for lifeboats?
The summer season tends to be busier, so
Yeah.
with an influx of visitors to the area.
I see. And is there a lot of call out in Teignmouth for the lifeboat?
Around about 50 times a year here it is an average.
That's a lot. And most of that's in summer.
It varies.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 2 call-outs within the last week. Then
Oh,
there
did
might
you?
not be another one for a week or 2.
I see. You never know, do you?
You don't.
No. And the sea is so unpredictable.
It is. Yes.
Yeah. And do you enjoy this volunteering
I do
job?
absolutely love it.
Yeah. What do you love about it?
Meeting people, chatting to people.
Yeah.
It's nice to see people have an interest in what the RNLI do.
Yeah.
I only started last year.
Oh, did you?
I retired last year. So At the
Okay.
end of the season I started.
Yeah.
And it's a very sociable bunch of people. as
Oh,
well.
that's good. Yeah. People get a lot from you and you get a lot from
Yes,
them.
that's right.
Yeah.
As a retiree, it's something that I love doing twice a week. I come down here, spend
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours.
What days are you here?
Normally Saturday and a Sunday.
Saturday and what times?
I start normally at 1 in the afternoon and work through till 4.
Yeah. I should imagine it's quite busy with all the visitors.
It has been this week, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any problems with the seagulls on the roof? Or not really? Oh,
No,
that's good.
No, it's an old building.
They don't find their way in.
No. No, the
they-
building's very well looked after and the
Yeah.
doors are very secure. So.
The 2 hands. And what about lights on the boat?
Standard lighting, which
Where are the
for-
lights?
for
At the
marine
front?
Vessels. No, they're mounted on the back here. You can see
Let's
there's
have
the
a
red
look.
this side, and then you'll have a green on the other side.
Are they quite? They must be strong, these lights, to see
They're
them.
not particularly strong, but
Aren't
it's
they?
more for position rather than.
Oh, is it? So how many miles away would you see that light, do you think?
To be honest with you, dependent on the weather conditions.
Oh, yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
a few metres. It could be hundreds of metres.
Yeah. It's such a responsible job, this, isn't it?
It is.
We're very lucky to have these lifeboats in England, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what's the normal procedure? They rush out to sea, get the victim, and come back.
It depends.
Yeah.
And I don't go out on the vessel at all and never have done. So
Yeah.
You would really need to speak to a crew member about
Yeah.
that sort of thing. so-
Yeah. I made it sound easy, but of course it would be very difficult.
Yes, I mean they go through very thorough training school.
Yeah.
and calls.
Yeah. And the weather, if the
Yes.
weather's bad, it's really a difficult job, can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are all these photographs on the wall?
Pictures of our old crews and some of our volunteers.
Do you have them taken often then?
Not often, so
it's nice to have them, isn't it, for
just
memories?
A case of if there's a group down here, they will try and get things done. So.
Yeah. And you raise money. Have you got a Facebook page to raise money for them?
It's all done through the RNLI.
Oh yeah, so people can Google that and give money that way.
They can do.
That's good. Really, you can't praise the men highly enough, can you?
No.
There's no words to describe them. It's fascinating. Is there a siren or something on the boat?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't know that.
No.
The answer to that, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Hello there. How are you?
Bit like an ambulance.
I don't know if you could help me.
You know.
I went to the toilet on the seafront and I picked up somebody's passport.
Oh,
Is it best for me to give it to the police or?
I would hand it into the police.
Is there a police station around here?
Unfortunately, not in
Oh, it's
Teignmouth.
not. Oh, right.
So you will see police
Yeah,
around here.
I've seen 2 police cars since I picked it up.
I just-
No, we don't actually have a police presence in Teignmouth any longer, I'm afraid.
All right, that's no worries. Thank you.
Sorry about
That's
that.
all right. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, the best place is the police, isn't it, to give the passport? It's lucky he found it, really. Where were we? I'm a bit lost now. Oh, you didn't know the answer if there was any sirens on the...
I wouldn't know that.
No.
So that would be something that a crew member would be able to answer.
Yeah, of
for
course. Yeah. Would you like to go out on one of these boats?
you. Not in anger, no.
No.
I think that the guys who do it are very, very brave. And so
Yeah.
it's not something I would want to do.
No. Me also. I admire them a lot, but
Yes.
to actually go on an emergency, no. No. So this engine at the front, what does that do? Take it out?
The tractor, yes, pushes the
Oh, it's a
vessel out.
tractor.
Yep.
Pushes it out.
And literally straight down the slipway there.
Yeah. That's handy. Into the river.
Yep.
And are the emergencies more at night time or daytime?
It can be at any time.
Yeah, there's not a particular time.
There isn't a particular
No.
time.
So the men have to be on their guard all the time.
That's it.
And this obviously is manned 24 hours a day.
No, we're not manned here.
Well, you know, there's somebody,
Oh, somebody on call.
Yeah.
4 hours a day. Yeah.
yeah, even Christmas Day.
Yep.
Yeah. And the shop next door, does that do well, raising funds?
Yes, they do.
That's good.
It's a vital part of
Oh, is it?
raising funds for the RNLI. So
Yeah.
The shops are very well supported.
Do they need volunteers?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So if anybody's watching this, they could either volunteer for the shop or volunteer for the lifeboat, can they?
They can, yes.
Okay, so who would they see about?
Come down to the lifeboat station.
Yeah, come
or
down.
Contact the RNLI direct
Yeah,
and let them know that you're keen on volunteering.
yeah, and it's for anybody, any age.
Absolutely everybody.
And can they just do a couple of hours?
Yep. As few or as many as you like.
Yeah. Well, that might interest somebody.
We get a lot of volunteers who come up and actually talk to us, and we
Oh, do
can then
they?
pass them on to the
Oh.
appropriate people. So
Yeah.
indeed, that was exactly how I started.
Oh, really? Yeah. You're in the right place at the right time.
That's it. That's it.
It's very interesting. I do thank you for this talk. It's like an ambulance service. It's so vital to the community, isn't it?
Yes.
Like the fire station, and
Particularly our coastal communities, it's absolutely vital.
of course it is.
We are a working port here as well.
Yeah. So there's never anything blocking the way if they have to come out. Do the ships know to
It's
keep
kept
that way
clear.
clear? Yeah, that's
It is
good.
always kept clear.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for this talk.
You're welcome.
I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in watching this. And thank you for all the hard work you're doing here.
hopefully we can get a few more volunteers to come
It was a
and join us.
pleasure meeting you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye for now. Take care. Bye.